Right then. So we'll move on to our final speaker for this evening. Two more tomorrow. So we have Ishani. Ishaya, are you there? Hey. Hi.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning for you. Sorry.
Hi.
How are you? Good. Good. So Ishani, you will be offering a masterclass about inspiration for art and life. Is that right?
Yes, I will. First of all, excuse my English because it's not my first language. Second of all, it will be very, very challenging to talk after Arjuna did. Because Arjuna.
You'll be fine. You've got something completely different to talk about. So actually, that's a good lead in. So tell us a bit more about yourself. Who are you, Ishani? Where are you from? Where do you live now? And how do you spend your time?
Yes, well, my name is Ishani. I'm an artist and a happy monk. And I'm from Mexico, but I live in the US for now. And yes, that's me. in a very short.
So tell me a bit more about, you're Ishani now. So can you talk a bit more about pre-Ishani? Who were you before you became Ishani?
That's a very good question. I feel I've always been Ishani. I feel so connected with who I am right now, and I love it. Previously, when I didn't know that, it was basically me. But if we were in Star Wars, it was me, but in the dark side. And then I met the Ishayas and I remember this teaching, and then I come back to the Bright Path, and my life became brighter, and I became more me. And the more I become more me, I think I can serve more and I can share more. And definitely all my path has been full of clues that I've been hunting all this time to get to this moment when I feel I can share that kind of clues with people and help them to find their own clues. So it's a very magical journey.
So you said, the Force, so to speak, Star Wars. So you've kind of like dabbled in the dark side, I assume.
Yes, I seem kind of normal outside, but in my life was kind of normal, but inside it was sadness, and there were some days that I couldn't even wake up or get out of bed because I just didn't feel the passion or the inspiration to get out of bed. So walking this bright path with the Ishayas, I learned that there's some stuff that you can do and learn and remember that will help you to get out of bed and live the most amazing life. And that's part of the clues that I've learned and that I teach through art. And that's a big passion for me.
So what is art for you? How do you define art?
Rajni, that's the question of the $1 million.
We've got time, don't worry.
But I found a different approach for me about art. Art for me, it's the language that all of us can use to translate the discoveries from life, from the magical cosmic life we have, and art translate that into a practical, objective way to speak. It's like a language to translate magical to practical.
But some people do that with writing. Some people do that with expressing through speech. But what motivated you to kind of like start with art? Has it always been with you? Have you always been someone that's very creative and likes to express through drawing, through your hands?
Yes, art is writing or performing or music, like all those kind of arts. But yeah, since I was a kid, I remember my first approach with art was like my parents had these CDs of Beethoven and Mozart and all those cool guys, but they were closed. They didn't even open them. So I opened the CDs and I played them, and I felt so connected with something that I couldn't see. So I asked Santa Claus for a keyboard. So Santa Claus has been super nice with me always. So he brought me the keyboard. So I used to play the CDs and then pause it and then try to look for the correct keys in order to sound like Beethoven.
Yeah.
So I learned to play piano in that way. And that connection felt so amazing and so normal to me. I've always felt life was weird and people were weird and life it's strange, but there were some hints all over my path, some clues that connect me with something else. So I've been dedicated my life to hunt for those clues, and I found that through art. First time with music, and then I found an old wooden box in my house with little oil paintings. And years later, I learned that they were from my grandfather, and he used to be a painter. I didn't met him, but he was a painter. And then I started expressing myself through color and through what I was seeing in the world. And I honestly believe that we all have that artsy personality inside. It might be drawing or painting or singing or writing, or it might be anything.
And how would you inspire people to pick up a paintbrush and just start painting? Do you have a system?
Yes. I actually have a master class coming.
Oh, really? Awesome.
So, yes, I have a system actually, and it has taken me years to put it in like the right order. The first step that I realized it was needed, that it was that it needed to make sense inside of me, and then the world started making sense for me, right? Because otherwise I was getting really, really crazy. But it makes sense in the beginning, in the first step inside. So I created this kind of method that you start from the inside and you are hunting clues in your inner path. And you are catching and you are registered everything. That's the way I found more easy and more clear for ourselves to see, that you see something and you register what caught your attention. And then you come inside again, and then you go out and cut the clues, and then you register the clues. And it's like kind of a loop. And in that way, you start creating, and you will start seeing inspiration in the most basic things that you have never put attention on. So it's like a little Ishani, weird, magical system that everyone can follow. I bet, I guess, and hope. Yeah. And that's what I'm teaching in the masterclass.
And is it open for everyone, anyone and everyone?
Yes, totally. I guess there's more people that need inspiration for waking up out of the bed. Not just me. I bet there's someone else in the same situation. And to be in the masterclass, you just need to appear. Nothing is required from you, but the willingness to be a clue hunter for life and to get excited for life. And I will teach you. I will show you how I do it. And hand in hand, we can walk that path. And I think it will be easy and fun.
So there it is again. It's that curiosity, isn't it? It's just that curiosity to kind of like just be open to what wants to express itself through you. And I love that.
Yes, me too. Because I was listening to Mira and Arjuna, and I was like, you guys, we need to make something like together. Because when Mira started talking about curiosity, is like, yes, you need to be curious about everything, like about the fly that step into your computer. Like, why is the fly there? Like, you need to be curious.
Questions, yeah.
Questions. And then when Arjuna talked about the life being for you, it's like, of course, the clues, the magic clues are presented all over your path. You need to be curious and to be willing to be presented, like the clues presented to you. So I love the Ishayas. It all makes sense. It's connected. And I think this method or this system that I've been creating, it's a lot based of the inner discoveries that we all here have made.
Yeah, and it's all, you know, as Arjuna was saying, it's all already within us. You know, it's just working on the inside and then letting that reflect on the outside. Yeah. So do you want to talk a bit more about what you're going to do on your masterclass?
Yes. We will have 6 classes every Saturday. And we will have meditation. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to meditate, I can guide you. So we will have meditation, and we will have actual practical exercises during the class. And I will give you more exercises through the whole weekend, exercises that you can easily do if you are locked down in a house, or if you go to the park, or if you go to the supermarket. I have a very interesting practice in the supermarket.
Okay.
So yeah, we will have a lot of them, and we will share it in a chat. So it will be supported all the time. And I think it will be really magical.
I think it'll be magical. You know, I don't know if the rest of you are feeling it, but you see how like each of these amazing Ishayas have so different flavors. Like they're so different flavors, but they're all thinking along the same thread, you know. So it's all about support. It's all about improving, you know, allowing yourself to be the best version of yourself by just simply being curious and asking questions. And that's pretty simple if you think about it. You know, there's not much they're asking you to do.
No, it is pretty simple. And I think it's natural and normal for us to have a magical life. And thank God we have these awesome people that is willing, Mira, Arjuna, everyone else, that is willing to let us know how they do it, because it can be done in many different ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
So magic for you, how does magic show up in your life, Ishani? Tell me your magical days.
Well, I do have a secret for it. I treat my life as it was a movie. And I learned that from my teacher. And since the first time I heard it, I started practicing it, and the magic appeared. It's like a very easy thing to do. Like you put yourself in movie mode, and everything looks mysterious. Like, why is she asking me these questions? Like, why Mira said what she said about the cats. Arjuna's kids have a story. Everything is like a movie, right? And I treat my life like it. Sometimes it is not so funny, some scenes of the movie, but somehow I remembered, and I started treating life as a movie again. So everything, like if it's rainy today, it's like, you know, it's like a different kind of movie. And if my husband, which is a monk, and he's awesome, but if he does something that I don't like, it's like, you know, like everything is not serious. It's just a movie. And in that way, life becomes magical. But because again, as Arjuna said, it's not about you, but it's for you. So you are watching the most weird and mysterious movie ever.
So what's the movie at the moment? Is it an exciting one? Scary, happy?
It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Yeah, because I am dealing with cancer in my family, and that didn't feel good at all. But I remember every time I can, and I treat it like a movie. So it's this part, and I'm playing a cheerleading role in this movie. So I'm getting very good at cheerleading people. So that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And that's so wonderful to be of service in that way as well. You know, coming from a place of, you know, you're not sucked up in the drama and the emotions, but you're able to just have that space and yet be in that space of just pure strength and, you know, connected to everything that there is and be available for those that need that. I mean, what a gift.
Yeah. And when I need to feel sad, I just feel sad and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it is what it is presented. So it's a movie. It won't last for that scene won't last forever. It will change.
Do you find that passes by quicker when you have that mindset?
The sadness?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. And I have found a lot of gentleness in allowing what it is presented to me. Like if the emotion is presented to me, I will embrace that emotion for as long as needed. And then, as you were saying with the kids, just move on to the next thing.
Mm.
And if the next thing is in jumping, I will do it happily.
Mm.
It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's all about making it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Ishani has a beautiful dog called Ophelia. Is it Ophelia? Ophelia. Oh, yeah. She'll do a show next time.
Just
So is there a little taster you want to share with the viewers? You know, something that we can go away with and play and you know, have a little bit of Ishani.
Yeah. Well, I would love you to encourage you to see your day today or your night as a movie. Like really, really do it. It will be very revealing for all of you, I think. Like when you close your computer, start seeing everything like it is a movie. Like you're going to the kitchen and you're going for water. What does water have for you in that scene? Like treat everything like it is a movie. And you will see, I bet you will see your life differently and more exciting and magical. And you will be able to be unattached. And you will be able to not take it seriously or personal. It will be just a very strange, happy, weird, mysterious movie.
I can't wait to try that. I'm going to try that when I go home. I'll see how everyone's presented to me in a movie. It could be cartoon characters. Who knows?
Exactly. We can start now.
We can start now.
The movie inside the movie. This is a very specific one.
That's going deep. That's going deep. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Ishani. Oh my gosh, it's yeah, amazing to connect with you. I think it's the first time I have, you know, so it's really lovely to not only meet you, but the rest of the wonderful people like Mira and Arjuna. Yeah, if any of you are feeling any resonance, you know, just my advice is just to explore, give it a go. Who knows, this could be that missing key you've been looking for, you know, that can open up a whole new kind of life for you, a whole new existence. And it may surprise you. Yeah, I've learned a lot. So thanks for joining me, guys. It's been a pleasure.